What's going on, everybody? Another podcast, Keeping It Real, number 9, with your boy, Luke Vaughn. How are we doing? Straight out of class, 12/12, just turned 12/13. Gonna get this uploaded by at least 3 or 4 p.m. for sure. Faux show, baby. How we doing? I got work today. I had class today. We talked about all the good stuff. Intercultural communications. I swear to God, the textbook has the phrase, I guess you could say, intercultural communications in it a million times. I've probably read that word in the past 2 chapters, probably 200 times. Maybe they should find a few words, a few phrases for that meaning, because it's getting a little repetitive, I'll be honest. But how we doing? It's Monday, January 27th. Ran 2.5 miles this morning, 7:30 a.m. Got done by woke up around 7:30. Ran by 7:50, got back by 8:20, 8:30ish a.m. Got to read the last chapter I needed to catch up on. I would have already had it read, but the textbook came in from Amazon on Saturday or Sunday, so I really didn't have much time to read it, especially being the fact that I'm trying to read a book by Dr. Jordan Peterson for my own fun, for my own enjoyment. So right now I'm reading 2 books. How we doing? That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. Reading 2 books. First time in my life. My whole life I couldn't even read 1 book. Right now I'm reading 2. How you doing? But yeah, a little busy of a day today, so I gotta at least, if I can make at least a podcast or 2 and upload that, that's a move. That's a move. Better than no content. Just gonna try to keep loading the content up. I literally got home 5 minutes ago. I read a few pages of the chapter 3 just so I can get my feet wet, just so I knew I already opened up chapter 3 and I already started it, so I can just finish it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. It's now all I have to do is just finish chapter 3 and then read chapter 4. So just little things, little wins, little things you do that you can add to your daily win column to just make you feel better, make you feel stronger, make you feel confident, make you feel more empowered, make you feel empowered, baby. That's what we're talking about. Man, we're just talking today. Nothing really in particular. I got a couple things written down to joke on, but all honesty, we just vibing. We just up here vibing. What I'm looking to purchase is a big photography light. So I'll be completely Jesus is just kind of taking a dump on my head, and then it's just shining. We just got the gospel. We got the holy gospel just shining on me. Someone's watching this what is this kid talking about? Nah, but I'm looking to get a nice light right now. We got a goofy desk light shining on me, and a $30, maybe $40 Amazon lamp thing, nicer room lamp, small room lamp. That's what it is, an Amazon smaller room lamp. So what we really need is some photography light. I got the window open, a little bit of fresh sun shining on me. I'm looking to get a guest on as soon as possible. Right now, the setup, it fits me. We got the desk with the 1 chair. We got the setup. I don't know how I'm gonna get another person here. Maybe we'll both sit diagonal. I really got to think about that, because I'm trying to have guests on and do my own little interviews and just pick people's brains, or pick people's brain, I guess you could say. Hold on, I think am I screaming in this mic? Might be screaming a little bit. I'm gonna lower it and try to talk a little bit closer. Just like that. Okay, here we go. Just trying to help y'all out. I'm not trying to scream at you, because I hate when I'm looking at the my voice thing and I'm talking low now, and then 2 seconds ago I was just screaming in the mic. So that's one thing I got to work on. I think maybe even getting a little mesh mic cover could protect some ears too. But Let me know how the audio is in the comments. Maybe it's a little too loud. Maybe it's a little too soft. Let me know, because usually when I edit the video, it comes out just around average, so I really don't want to touch the audio too much. But right now it's looking perfect, especially with the distance of the mouth. Because before I was like leaning back and just getting better with the content, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we doing it on the Lukey V channel. And let me know. I was thinking about this too. Do we like the name Lukey V for my YouTube channel? Should I go Luke Vaughn? I feel like if I just introduce myself and talk to myself as Luke Vaughn, that's like okay, that's normal. And then I could just have like a kind of like a little catchy YouTube name. Oh, that's Lukey V. But if you watch his YouTube video, he's not like, I'm Lukey V, because I feel like that's kind of corny. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, because the true fans are listening right now. My true fans are listening right now. We are on the come up. I'm telling you. I got the thumbnails coming. We got the content better. Eventually, we are going to invest in a high quality camera, baby. We are going to invest in a high quality camera. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be dangerous because it's expensive. But right now the GoPro is doing me well. Just load the content, just practice editing. I'm getting better and better with editing, so I'm just having fun with it. Honestly, I'm just having fun with it. I can go back however old I am, and I can come back and look at these podcasts and see 19-year-old me just talking, acting like I know what I'm talking about. In reality, I'm up here just winging it, yo, just winging it. That's one thing that I told myself though, for my next essays in college, like whatever essays I have to write for the next few years while I'm in college, I'm really gonna take time and practice my writing when I do those essays, because I want to write a book. I got things I want to write. I want to use my words, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just gonna use college and all these essays as practice, as let the teachers evaluate my writing, even though it's about certain topics and maybe biased topics depending on the professor and whatever it is we're writing about, and whatever is the class they are teaching. But yeah, just get better with the words. Just go at it with a better mindset. I was always looking at school like, dude, I don't want to be here. These people they just want to get paid. They're just here for a job, and which is all true, but at the end of the day, like for the most part, like right now, I have an online class, and the one professor that I go in and see, I plan on picking up another 10-week, maybe 7-week class. We'll see. But the professor that I go in to actually see in class he's an intriguing guy. That's the least I can say. So I kind of I don't want to say I respect his point of view, but I respect his intelligence, the way he speaks. So like right off the bat, I can respect that for sure. Because sometimes you go into like a college class, especially like a community college, and you walk in, you're like, dude, this is like a high school teacher trying to just get paid, like just saying a bunch of random stuff. Like she doesn't really care. They don't really care. Like it's kind of nice to have a professor where at least so far you think they care, or at least so far you think they have a pretty good grasp on whatever it is they're trying to teach. So that's not bad, and you can tell he's good with his words. So I got to try to impress him and try to get knowledge from him. If I write an essay and he's like, you could have done this to make it better, like, all right, damn, like I'll do that next time, and then my work will be better. So you just got to look at things with a better mindset. Like I did take a step back last semester and kind of find myself, I guess you could say. But so far so good. I'm going to take some summer classes. I think I will. Next semester, I was really planning on trying to get out of New Jersey as quick as possible, but I don't know, like I really am enjoying this whole content creating thing right now. I feel like it's giving me a little bit of a purpose in a way, which a lot of people seek. So I'm feeling blessed, feeling happy, feeling good. Just feeling good right now. Past couple weeks just out here feeling good, baby. But at the same time, I treat myself right. I eat the right food. I hold true to my discipline. The things that I want, like if I say I want to wake up early in the morning, and then when you don't wake up early in the morning after saying you want to wake up early in the morning, you're going to feel kind of bad about yourself. You're going to feel guilty. You're going to feel certain things. And I just hated that feeling. Like if I told myself I wanted to eat healthy, like why would I eat bad food and then feel guilty about it? And that's just one thing that I've really been working on. So I'm not trying to have regrets. Even throughout the little regret. Like, damn, I didn't need that chocolate bar. I didn't need that cereal. Like I was just craving it at the moment. I didn't need that. Those little feelings of regret really suck. Like in like soccer, like I played soccer my whole entire life. I was pretty talented at soccer, I'll be honest. When I was around like 10 or 11, I should have left my travel soccer team, probably went to a better travel soccer team. Just like I should have got more dedicated. Like, doesn't matter whatever it is, I should have been more dedicated. Yeah, I was a little kid, and in all reality, you low-key have to get pushed by your parents. Like that's what I'm starting to realize as these little kids do these crazy accomplishments. It's so hard to find that passion and motivation at such a young age, especially when you're like a privileged kid, as you could maybe say that I am, and I can accept that. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm at in life. Like, I know where I was put, so I can accept that and be grateful for that. But at the same time, just realizing that I could have tried a lot harder the 4 years in high school for a soccer team, even though in all reality, like the opportunity I had I had a bad coach in high school. I liked the guy, but when it comes to soccer, at the end of the day, we were playing soccer. He didn't really care about the success of the high school soccer team, nor the success of the soccer players. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to have a nice practice, get along with the kids, have the kids get along a little bit, just get out there, work out, and then it was very half-assed. And I look back on it like, yeah, he's a nice guy, and I hate to don't want to bash him, but I'm not throwing no names out there. Some people know who I'm talking about, but like in all reality, you cheated us. Like the kids got cheated. Every single kid. The kids that graduated that I played with when I was a sophomore and they were seniors and juniors, they got cheated. The next upcoming years, me and my classmates all got cheated. The younger kids are still getting cheated out just by a coach that doesn't really care. And you know what I'm saying? Like high school is hard for people growing up and stuff. If you're going to play a sport, personally, you want to have fun with it. You want to win though. That's the whole point of playing, especially like soccer, like in a school that we were at, like we didn't have like special ed kids on the field running around. Like some schools are just really bad at sports and just are not made. Like maybe some schools down south are phenomenal at football. Like our football team wouldn't even compare to some of these crazy schools down south. But like when it comes to certain sports, like I don't know, like you just like the whole point is it's winning. Like building character comes from like the winning and the losing and actually trying to win. And you just can't win because the other team's better than you. They were more prepared. They were ready to go. Like learning all those things are big goals. When you're on a team and you're like, you don't feel confident already going into a game. Like, dude, half these kids don't really want to be here. Practice, like half the kids didn't show up to practice last week. Just whatever it is. Like, oh, dude, so-and-so's arguing about freaking his girlfriend and they're all friends and they're going to go party and stuff later tonight after this game. Whatever it may be, like when it comes to high school sports, like it's kind of sad. It's just kind of sad. Just from me, I'm kind of sad about the opportunity that I had in high school, because I could have changed it. Yeah, like I don't even know if I want to play college soccer. You know what I'm saying? It's such a commitment. I have friends playing, like my boy Matt Medora. If you're watching this, God bless you, brother. God bless you, man, dude. They're waking up early all the time, bro, all the time. Especially being away at school when everybody's partying and everybody's whatever people are doing are just really different than, I guess, than the college athlete. It's hard, dude. It's so hard. And that was one thing that weighed on me too. Is like, do I even want to play college? So like, why am I playing now? It's like these are skills I'm using and practicing at, and wasting my time to do something I'm not going to play eventually. But that's when the coach has to step in, like, nah, like you should want to, like, you're going to look back in high school like and wish you were in high school, because high school's fun and easy and there's no real life problems and all these things where you get to just hang out with girls and classmates and whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? That's when you have a real experience life person come and talk to you about life and like, oh snap, all right, but this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. And then you have like one or two kids that really figure it out, that find that self-motivation, that find that real drive to just keep playing soccer, keep practicing, get better. Screw what the coach is scared. Like, I don't care what the other kids on my team are doing. Like, I'm still gonna get better. And I had trouble doing that. I had trouble doing that. And I in a way, I guess you could say, I gave up on the sport that I thought I was the only thing that I was really good at when I was young, was sports, and especially soccer. I gave up on it. Gave up on it. Saw no hope. I fell out of love. Saw no future with it. Had no goals with it. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't have the mindset. Didn't have the mindset to continue to play at a high level or continue to practice at a high level, continue to get better, continue to complete deliberate practice. Deliberate practice is so big. Deliberate practice is what makes or breaks great people. It's a book that I read called Talent is Overrated. I don't know who the author is. Maybe Jeff Neal with a J or with a G, excuse me. I think that's something, Jeff something, I think. But Talent is Overrated. And it talks about deliberate practice. Basically states that you need to practice the things that you're not good at to then get good at those things. And then once you're good at those things, you need to continue to dive deeper in those things and continue to dive deeper in yourself and find the things that you're not good at. If you want to be a speaker the way I'm speaking right now, kind of, like sometimes I still get uncomfortable and nervous to talk in front of a class or talk in front of a whole group of people. Like those are things that I need to get practice at, deliberately practice being scared in front of a bunch of people. Like if I'm not good at editing videos, I need to constantly make videos and edit it. I need to deliberately practice editing videos. And the one thing the book talked about is music. There's no evidence to show that anybody has innate ability when it comes to creating music or playing an instrument. Like nobody is born a better instrument player than somebody else. It's all about the hours they put in. You look at the best violinist in the world and you look at people that play violin up until adulthood and they still like to play for fun. There's an immense amount of hours differentiated between the two. Professional violinists usually have around like 7,000 to 10,000 hours. And then you have the average person who played maybe in college, played a little bit after college, had some fun with the violin or whatever it may be, have just around like 5,000 hours. That's almost twice the amount difference, and that really shows, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids that started younger are better at things. The kids that start younger are better at things than the kids who obviously started later. And if the kids that started younger continue to develop the same way that they did, they're gonna like the subject better. They're gonna enjoy the subject better. Their teachers are gonna respect them because, oh well, if Jimmy's better than Tommy, and you know what I'm saying, why am I gonna put more effort into Tommy than Jimmy? And then next thing you know, Jimmy's going to get so much better because everybody's putting in deliberate practice. Everyone's putting in attention to this one kid because he just, whatever it may be. It's a lot about opportunity. Life is a lot about opportunity. People don't think a lot about that. Play your cards right. It is extremely important to work hard. Extremely important. I try to pride myself on that. But at the same time, you got to work smart. You can't just be working hard every day. Because sometimes, like in the aspect of construction, you know what I'm saying? Just look at that. You work hard every day. You get the same end goal. The owner of the building's eventually going to have a finished building. You're going to be in pain after years of arthritis, whatever it may be. And you just got paid for doing the job. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really gain nothing. You didn't. I forget the main point of this, but I'm getting sidetracked over here. I'm talking that real, you know what, baby. I'm talking that real stuff. I'm out here talking about that deliberate practice. Go read a book, man. Go sit down and read a book. If the words are challenging, sit down. If you planned on reading it in a week and it's a little more challenging than you thought, read it in 2 weeks. Take some time out. Slow down. I was reading one book, flew through that book, right? Next book I picked up, written a little bit more difficult. I thought after like a few pages, I was like, damn, should I just pick up another book and something that's a little bit easier for me to read, you know, so I can finish it and be happy that I finished a book? But nope, didn't do that. I trudged through. I bunkered up, tied my sneakers, tied my hoodie up like I'm about to spit a Meek Mill verse, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to rap battle somebody. And you know what I did? I read that book. And then I just told you about the book I read. And it's called Talent is Overrated. I just explained to you what it is. and I almost didn't read it because it was a little difficult. It was a little challenging. It was tapping into a skill that I had that wasn't fully developed, or no skill is ever really going to be fully developed, but a skill that wasn't much developed at all, that I'm just now at the age of 19 trying to develop and trying to practice, and that's reading, writing, whatever it may be, literacy. So just practicing the things that you ain't good at, you eventually gonna get good. Gonna get good, baby. Yo, I swear to God, I love some Starbucks black coffee. Shout out to Keurig. Shout out to Starbucks. Shout out to my mom. She drinks it. Shout out to my dad. He put the fam on that black Starbucks, baby. No cream, no sugar, no nothing. Just put it in, drink it, baby. You're not getting it doesn't hurt your stomach. I used to drink coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I stopped for months and just had no coffee, but I was a big Dunkin'. I just can I get a large caramel Got a large caramel iced coffee with cream and sugar. Straight like that. How you doing? Can I get a large caramel iced coffee, cream and sugar? Give them a little code. Get like 75% off or 75 cents off. Whatever it may be, whatever code you got, whatever discounts you got. But that's what I always got. And I started looking into diet a few months ago and getting in depth with my diet and all that stuff. And then I looked and I was like, you know what? Let me go on the Dunkin' Donuts Google menu and let's see the calorie count. Let's see the sugar count. Let's see what they're working with. And boy, do I tell you, you better think twice about ordering some Dunkin' Donuts coffee or wherever you go get some coffee and you get the cream and you get the sugar and you get this and you get that and you get the Splenda and you get the skim milk and you get whatever you shake it not stirred, baby. I don't know what you get. But damn, it's got a lot of calories, a lot of sugar, a lot of sugar. A whole lot of sugar, bro. Without the sugar, when you're like, yeah, just no sugar, please. It's still got 50 grams of sugar. 50 grams of sugar in some coffee, dog. That's crazy. You wake up and have that. I remember my professor last semester, I was going to call her out too. She was talking about healthcare and living in Pennsylvania to get better healthcare and cheaper because she cares about her health more than certain priorities. And like, I respect that opinion, but at the same time, you're sitting here overweight. Let's just put that, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to anyone overweight. You can get better, baby. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. We got love on this channel. I'm trying to help people. You want to lose some weight? Hit me up. I got you, brother. Just stay consistent to yourself and your goal. But she was talking about how healthy she wants to be and how health is such a big task in her. And she's sipping on a coffee that I just used to drink, and I figured out how unhealthy it was. And I was about to call her out and be like, that's like 500 calories, like whatever gram, like probably 100 grams of sugar. And her coffee was very light in the loafers, if you know what I'm saying. It was very, like, you could tell there's a lot of milk, a lot of sugar, a lot of creamer in there. So I was just like, I was about to say, like, look at this lady preaching that her health, like, I'm worried about my health and stuff. Like, I want to be on top of my health. Like, that's not true. Like, it's 9 a.m. and you're out here chugging down this freaking 70 grams of sugar, probably 400 calories worth of coffee. Meanwhile, you get a black coffee, there's really no calories in it, less than 50 calories because you don't break it fast. So just put it in perspective when people talk. Like, that's one thing that I definitely do is I listen to when people talk. I think about what they say. I think about what they wanted to say. I think about who they were trying to please when they said it, who they were trying to impress when they said it, who they were speaking to, who they realized was around them. Everything, man. Everything. I love watching people, man. Seeing how people move. Seeing how y'all move. Because y'all be moving weird, bruh. Y'all be moving weird, bruh. But we all different. And that's what this class mainly talks about. Just, man, we all so, but the thing is, we're all so similar. Like, that's what, like, we're all so different, and that's what messes with everybody, because we all know we're all so similar. You know what I'm saying? Life's crazy, bro. Life is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can have some deep combos. But at the end of the day, what does that say? Yes, sir. Life is good. Life is good. Life is very good. Life is good, Betty. Yes, sir. Yo, I like this globe, but what I might have to do is get like a nice little map right here. Nice little map and get it just large enough so I can like put little pinpoints on like all the places I went in the world, all the places I went in our country, and try to travel, get some content, man. That's what life's about, traveling for real. I've really only been to Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic when you're speaking about kind of out of this country. Like, yeah, I went to Vegas. I seen the Grand Canyon, very cool stuff. I've been to Florida a few times, but like I'm really trying to go see England. I'm trying to go see a soccer game in Europe, bro. Like, I'm trying to go to the bars out in Ireland, go golfing out in Ireland. I don't have the biggest draw to Asia, as in China, definitely not. Japan, I heard, is a really cool country. Japan is probably a cool trip. I just feel like it'd be very difficult to plan a trip to Japan, especially me being a non-Japan knowledge. I have zero knowledge about anything Japanese. Language, anything. Culture, anything. I just know we dropped some bombs on them, so that is not the best look for us. Oh God, oh God. But Australia is far. Australia is dealing with some problems right now, but Australia is really far. India, not really. Middle East is scary. Africa's kind of scary. Hella diseases and illnesses and all that stuff. Just dangerous and scary. Everybody's scary. South America's kind of dangerous and scary. I would like to go to Canada for sure, though. Like, soon. Go to Canada. Canada would be lit. Canada would be lit. Canada would be coolly cool. Alaska. I'm a fan of Alaska. I'm a fan of Alaska. I'm a fan of Montana. Talk about that. Montana, Wyoming. Those are the states to go, man. Those are the states to be, man. Fish, hike, hunt, snowboard. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Man, a solid, basically, what is this? 27 minutes, 23 seconds, baby. How we doing? Gotta start working on the guitar, man. Gotta start working on the guitar. Gotta diversify yourself. That's one thing that you gotta do, is diversify yourself. Whatever it is that means to you, diversify yourself. Whether that's play different instruments, speak a different language. Eventually, but I want to get some things done. Like, my goal is to get as much stuff done by like my mid-20s. Because by my mid-20s, like, I feel like a lot of people wait to get everything started. They go through college. They go through this stage right now of life where they're like trying to figure things out. They're kind of sitting around. Some people are telling, yo, just enjoy being a kid, which is 100% true. 100% true. But you can be a big kid for the rest of your life. You just gotta have the right mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like I hear people talk on some podcasts, and it's such a, it resonates with me so much when they're like when I had $5 in my bank account and when I had $5,000 in my bank account, I felt no difference. I'm still the same person, and I feel that exactly the same way. I remember last year I was broke as hell. No money. Spent all my money that I made from work in high school. Sitting at college broke, dog. Broke as hell. Nothing to my name. Come home in the summertime. Now I got a little money in my bank account. Nothing to brag about. Obviously, not at all. Not where I want to be, for sure. Just trying to keep moving up. Just trying to keep upgrading. But I still feel the same. In high school, people are like, I was so different in high school. In what way, though? In what way? Because, I'm not that much different than I was in high school, middle school. I still feel the same, the energy I have in, day-to-day routine stuff, just day-to-day life. Same energy. My same, just laugh things off, smile things off. Just try to be a goof, I guess you could say. Try to be immature, as they would say in middle school. Some girls would be like, you're just immature. No, that's just me. How about that? That's just my personality, okay? You know what I'm saying? I know people that were pricks in high school. I was never a prick. Let's just say that. I was never a rude person. Towards my senior year of high school, I was very checked out. I would come to class like, why am I here? Why is anybody here? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I got work later. You don't even care. Not one of my high school teachers, besides my soccer coach, and I was bashing him a little bit, but I like I said, I really liked the guy. He wrote me a letter of recommendation, got me into college. So like, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to soccer, not the best, but good guy. Like the guy. Love the guy. Every time I see him, I give him a hug, for sure. But not one high school teacher asked me where I went to college, what I was doing after high school. Not one asked me about life after college, whatever it is. Not one asked me what school I was going to. Not one class did we sit around as a class and talk about what we were doing after high school. Not one. How are you preparing us for life after high school when we don't even talk about it? This is something we're sitting here reading the Scarlet Letter when I know kids that are not going to college, going to drop out of school and start working for the rest of their life, have to pay taxes, have to deal with the tax returns, whatever it is they may, W-2s, whatever it is they have to deal with, freaking healthcare, dental, whatever it is, I don't know. Getting her on, who knows? A lot of these kids are not going to school, and we got taught we didn't even talk about it. We didn't discuss it as a group, as a society, as people, as kids. Like, it was just like, it was very like, why are we here? Why are we here? And I knew that. I knew we should have been talking about some of these things. Like, that's why we're here. Like, we're kids. Like, we need to learn about this. Like, let's talk. Engage me. One teacher engaged me my senior year, and he was an ex-cop, and he just talked about law enforcement. We had no work to be done in class, no notes, no homework. He just sat there and told us facts about, like, law enforcement, what laws can do, what police officers can and can't do. Just, like, basically just chopped it up in facts, just kind of presented it in a very, he was kind of cool and funny, but other than that, like, just, like, it's just very, yo, we're back. My GoPro died, yo. We were talking about such real stuff, man. My GoPro died on me. Straight cried. GoPro started crying. I had to, like, pet him, turn him down. I was like, all right, GoPro, I'll record with my other camera and make the closeout clip. Dude, I was planning on talking about some jokes and some stuff. I didn't even talk about it. 30 minutes later, we're out here talking about some real ass stuff. That's why I wanted to do this podcast, because I'm a deep guy. I like emotional. I like moving people. I like talking about that. I talk about that real shit, man. Like, life is crazy. Life is wild, bro. We got no answers. Nobody's got the answers. Sway, you got the answers, Sway? You got the answers, Sway? You ain't got the answers. Right, Kanye? But guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. If you're listening right now, thank you, man. You don't even know what that means to me, for real. Like, I can't even express. Like, that's crazy. You really listen to me talk this long. Anyone watching, thank you so much. I'm trying to pull it all together. Follow me on Instagram. It's all going to be in the next screen. Keeping It Real podcast with your boy Luke Vaughn. Lukey V. Subscribe, show love, give it a like. Thank you so much. We outie.